streets don't feel British, and the end's drawing near. They divided the right while the numbers kept rising. Time to stop the talking. It's time for deciding. Join Restore or be no more. Join Restore or be no more. Stand up together, fight for our shore. Join Restore or be no more. Millions must go, send them back where they came. You must speak English, we don't care for the game. No more excuses, speak English or get out. Learn our traditions, don't force us to learn yours. Respect our culture or head straight for the doors. This is Britain, we don't bow to foreign laws. Join Restore or be no more. Join Restore or be no more. Stand up together, fight for our shore. Join Restore or be no more. No more grooming gangs, no more two-tier rules, no more foreign flags flying over our schools. Put Britain first, protect our kids and our land. If you won't stand with us, then you don't understand. From the 4 nations, one people, one flag in the sky. No more division, it's do or it's die. No more talking, no more fear. The hour is late and the moment is here. Join Restore or be no more. Join Restore or be no more. Millions must go, send them back to the shore. You must speak English or you're out the door. Join Restore or be no more. Join Restore or be no more.
Hi guys, let's lock and load the next record and then we can talk. Always like to have one in the chamber ready. All good? Yeah. Thank you for asking about my wife. She's the dog, they're gonna keep her. Yeah. My wife, they put her on a course of antibiotics, you know, then they see how it goes over the next week and whatever, which is fine. A few people were worried about it, especially after our neighbor dropped down, but these things happen. No, she's fine. She's still with me. Yeah. No need for me to up the insurance premiums just yet. I know I joke about it, but that's the way we do. Well, my family do anyhow. Let's have a look. So who got that badge? Thanks, Kirsty. That's wonderful, Kirsty. I got your badge today. Thanks. I'm glad you got it, Kirsty. I really am. Really am. And thank you for trusting me with your details. I've removed your address from my files. I've retained your email, though, in case you want to contact me again. That's brilliant. And Kirsty, mail me on any subject. If there's anything you think we should be talking about or writing about, or any demos we should go to, let me know and I'll be on my way for you, girl. Yeah, and there's Kerry. We always have to say Kerry. I make a joke of it. I know she's not really paranoid. Yeah. Actually, I think a pint of cider would have done her better, but there you go. Oh, and Kerry got her badge as well. I haven't had a chance to take my email again. Oh, well, if I got the ladies here, I'll tell you something really nice that happened today. And I almost took a photograph, and you know what I'm like about protecting Bonnie's recent photographs. So I went to the school. Oh, really a beautiful village, and I mean a beautiful village in Wales. I don't say the name of it, right? But it's beautiful, really is. It's a good area. And I went to the school, and Bonnie came out, and she was carrying, on a Friday, they can take their scooters to school. She's 5, and she was carrying her helmet in her one hand, and pulling her scooter along, like, you know. And the children, I don't know if I shouldn't, the children were wonderful. And anyhow, as we were coming up towards the car, I don't know if well, I'm going to say their names, okay? 2 children come up and they shouted to Bonnie, we're going in the park. Their parents were just behind them. The father was just behind them. And they said, can you come in the park with us for a minute? Well, I've never been able to say no to Bonnie. So she went into the park. Now, Bonnie, you swear she'd been to a private school. Her accent is so incredibly unlike anybody else's, working class or whatever. Somehow she's picked up this real beautiful accent, Welsh accent, but a cultured accent, even at the age of 5. Anyhow, her friends' names are Jasper and Jemima. They're twins, and beautiful kids. But the thing about all those children in the school, there was not one foreign child there. And I see our schools over in my sort of area now, all thing. And those children were really happy, fun and friendly, you know. And that was nice. Anyhow, so when it was time to go, walk into the car, Bonnie got off her little scooter, handed me a helmet and said, hold on. And she knelt down and she picked up a bunch of, a pile of daisies. And I was stood there just by the car park. And she said, put them in my hair. And I put them in her hair. And then there was a field of, they planted poppies for Remembrance Day. There was a thing there. And I said, don't touch them. But there was one poppy outside all on its own. And she went over it, and then she picked a poppy to put in her hair with the daisies. And then when I was taking her home tonight to her mother, she said, can I have some money? I said, what for? She never asks for money. I buy her gifts. She said, I really want to plant some seeds because she's growing plants all over the place. Let's hope she stays on the right side of narrow, because otherwise she'll be into hydroponics and insulating the loft before you know it. So it was great. Yeah, she made the day better. I tell you what, great grandchildren, yeah, they bring you back to life. Anyhow, that's how my day went. Oh, and then I come back, somewhere to eat, and here I am, on with the music. Let's go see what Kev K's been up to. Yeah. New one.
Sweet lies. Ooh, sweet, sweet lies. Sweet, sweet lies. Tambourine rings and the porch light glows. There she goes. There she goes. Oh, oh. She lives next door, she's a real sight. Red dress dancing in the blue moonlight. She tells little lies with a sugar sweet grin. And I know I should run, but I'm falling in. She drinks my beer and my JD too. Then says, honey, I was thinking of you. I ought to be mad, I ought to be wise, but but I melt every time she bats those eyes. She's not bad looking, that's for sure. Got my poor heart knocking at her door. I wanna hold her, but I know she's the kind of flame that burns you slow. You drive me wild with your sweet, sweet lies. I know you're trouble, but I still wanna try. You steal my heart, then you say goodbye. Oh, baby, I'm a fool for your sweet, sweet lies. Sweet lies, oh, sweet lies, so sweet lies, sweet lies, sweet lies. We sit on the porch as the night draws near. She laughs so loud everybody can hear. The perfume lingers like a melody, and I swear that trouble looks good to me. She's got a sparkle that I can't deny, like a firework caught in a midnight sky. I know the game, I know the score, but I keep coming back for more and more. She's not bad looking, that's for sure. Got my poor heart knocking at her door. I wanna hold her, but I know she's the kind of flame that burns you slow. You drive me wild with your sweet, sweet lies. I know you're trouble, but I still wanna try. You steal my heart, then you say goodbye. Oh, baby, I'm a fool for your sweet, sweet lies. Oh, the drums come rolling, my heart keeps going. She says she loves me, but everybody knows. But happy don't. Mama said, son, don't you lose your head. Daddy said, trouble wears lipstick red. Friends all laugh when they see me pass, saying there goes another one falling fast. But when she whispers my name so low, every warning fades like an old rock show. I know tomorrow she'll make me blue, but tonight I'm believing every word is true. You drive me wild with your sweet, sweet lies. Sweet lies. I know you're trouble, but I still wanna try. She lives next door, and I can't help but adore the way she keeps me wanting more. Her sweet, sweet lies, her moonlit eyes, and the love I can't ignore. Ooh, sweet lies. Ooh, sweet lies. Ooh, sweet lies. There she goes. There she goes. And I know.
Oh, fucking hell.
I'll be back tomorrow night.
Oh, I'm sorry about that, Lady J. You have my sympathy, girl. You're drinking. Tell you what. I'll drink with you. Right, back to the music.
A lion once roared through the sands of time. Now silence falls as Big Ben shines. But under the ash beneath the stone, 1,000 hearts still beat as one. How many more of our children must cry for broken vows and polished lies? How many mothers stand in the rain, holding names that echo pain? We cannot bear this divided land, where truth slips through the people's hands, where voices shake behind closed doors, and justice lamps across the floor. Our hearts burn fire deep inside, told to whisper, told to hide, but embers rise when night is long and grief becomes a marching song. No, our words won't be held. No, our hopes won't be ignored. We will rise from the shadows.
Good luck, love.
And the lion will roar. Through the storm, through the flame, we remember who we are. With our hands on our hearts, we will carry the scar. The bells may fall silent, but the people endure. We will rise back together.
Good advice.
The lion will roar. No more church bells ring over the land, only cold winds over fields we plant. But every stone and every street still knows the sound of marching. We're told not to grieve, told we are wrong, told to forget where we belong. But love of home is not a crime, it's written deep in blood and time. So raise the flag, but raise it wide, not built on hate, not built on pride, built on the brave, the lost, the free, on every soul who dares believe. No, our words won't be held. No, our hopes won't be ignored. We will rise from the shadows, and the lion will roar. Through the storm, through the flame, we remember who we are. With our hands on our hearts, we will carry the scar. The bells may fall silent, but the people endure. We will rise back together, and the lion will roar. Not for vengeance, not for change, not for hatred in our veins, but for honor, truth, and light. For the right to stand upright. For the children yet unborn. For the families left to mourn. For the voices at the door. Hear the lion roar once more. No, our words won't be held. No, our hearts won't be ignored. From the cliffs to the cities, let the lion roar. Through the storm, through the flame, we remember who we are. With our hands on our hearts, we will carry the scar. Let the bells ring louder, let the old drums pour. We will rise back together, and the lion will roar. once roared through the sands of time, still waking strong when Big Ben chimes. And though the night has bruised the shore, the dawn will heal. The lion
Oh, I don't want to get everyone all raged up tonight. I really don't. It's not good for you. Getting upset all the time, is there? That Sikh leader, he's a bit hacked off. One of the Sikhs killing one of the native, well, no, killing a white guy. Polish origins. Yeah. He was quick to remind us that the Sikhs have been in this country for 100 years. Mark that well, 100 years contributing to our society. And they've earned the right. They've earned the right to carry weapons in our country. Meanwhile, our young men, they can't even go and buy a butter knife. Yeah. What gives them the right to say in our country that they can continue with the traditions and cultures of their countries and bring those traditions and cultures to our country when the British people aren't even allowed to defend themselves with pepper spray? I was looking at a pile of Sikhs in the video the other day, and some of them, they were just walking down the road, whatever, carrying their kirpans. I thought, yeah. Mind you, they don't use them as often as that other demographic, the sub-Saharans. I mean, when they carry a weapon, they are going to use it. They can't help but not use it. It's what they do, isn't it? Yeah. But what gives them the right to come to our country and tell us that they can carry weapons on our streets when we're not permitted to? Either one law for all or no law for none. Personally, I could survive in a jungle where there's no law. I'd reduce their numbers, that's for a start. Yeah, quite possible. Lots of things that you can carry which should do the job just as well. A pen, that would work. A rolled up newspaper even. Let's not talk about that though. Let's go back to the songs. Not sure I really want to beat the music up tonight. Let's have a look at the news first, is there? Let's see what's going on. Share this, check you've got it. GA, make sure. Okay, what's this young lady got to say for herself? Let's go find out. Yes.
Home Alive, obviously. No, I won't even watch that. So I've just seen a clip. I think it's Sky News sneering at Restore Britain policies about wanting to keep women and children safe, and actually men safe too. Like I used to walk home from nights out. I'm not that old. It wasn't that long ago. Depends on who you ask, but it wasn't that long ago. I used to walk home from a night out and I'd make it home alive, obviously. Now I wouldn't even walk into town during the day on my own sometimes. The amount of things we can see with our own eyes, you cannot deny it's not true. Foreign men loitering around on corners, spitting and staring, and that's if they don't say something highly inappropriate or even follow you. Like, people have seen it with their own eyes. So sneer all you want, but Restore Britain is the only party that's actually going to call it out, do anything about it. Yes, if you are foreign and break the law, if you are keeping secrets for your family clan, if you are not speaking English, you are attacking us verbally or physically, you shouldn't be here and we will deport you. And if you're illegally here, we'll detain and deport you. That is what the British public want. So sneer away. Mainstream media, you really are just digging your own graves. And I can't wait for polling day. Rebecca's doing an amazing job on the doors, actually speaking to the people face to face in Makerfield. So your question time show, pretending she don't exist, I'm sorry, your walls are going to come crashing down soon, because all you are doing is galvanising our membership and voter base, which is far greater than I think you realise. And I cannot wait to see your face when the results come in. So yeah, have a nice day. And if you want to help Restore Britain, come help us in Makerfield, more the merrier.
Ah, what a great girl. What a great girl. Yeah, that encourages me. What discourages me is the behaviour sometimes of our women overseas. I don't know why they think that if they land in a foreign country, they've got to turn into tramps. Yeah. Seen that, a lot of that. But it wouldn't melt in their mouth in this country, and overseas. Not very good. That's not all, thank God. But that was a lovely young lady there, wasn't it? I like her. Oh, God. I wish I was younger. And I could marry all the Restore Britain women. Because they're the best, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. We'll go back to Restore Britain in a bit. Let's carry on. See what... I think I might be focusing on Kev K's music tonight. It's nice and easy, and I'm not in the mood for being rowdy. I don't...
Friday night at Betty's Grill, jukebox humming by the windowsill, cherry coke catching the neon shine. Then you walked in and stole my mind. Poodle skirts swaying side to side, moonlight dancing in your eyes.
Yeah.
I tried to talk, but I lost my cool. Just another love-struck fool. When you smiled my way, time slowed down like a scratched-up record spinning round. Hold me close, don't let go, don't let go, don't let go. You got my heart rocking to and fro, to and fro. Take my hand, let's hit the floor, dance like we ain't danced before. You're the melody stuck in my head, the sweetest words I've ever said. Call me crazy if you want me to. I'm gone, 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 gone for you. Milkshake glasses and a corner booth. Every little laugh feels like the truth. You light up every room you're in, like the drive-in screen when the show begins. Everybody's talking, I don't hear a sound when your pretty eyes are looking around. The whole world disappears from view till it's just me and you. Our hearts keep pounding like a bass drum beat, knocking through the soles of my blue suede feet. Hold me close, don't let go, don't let go. You got my heart rocking to and fro, to and fro. Take my hand, let's hit the floor, dance like we ain't danced before. You're the melody stuck in my head, the sweetest words I've ever said. Call me crazy if you want me to. I'm gone, 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 gone for you. Let the gossips talk all over town. They can't bring this feeling down. Every kiss sets my soul on fire, higher and higher and higher.
Oh!
If this dream should ever end, I'd start it all over again. One more dance beneath the lights, one more chance tonight. Hold me close. Don't let go. You got my heart rocking to and fro. Take my hand. Let's hit the floor. Dance like we ain't danced before. You're the melody stuck in my head. The reason I jump out of bed. Call me crazy if you want me to. I'm gone, 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 gone for you. Neon glow and a midnight sky. Your hand in mine as the hours fly. Jukebox singing our favorite tune. Oh.
Mel, I was telling them earlier, I don't know if you listened, about when I picked up my great-granddaughter today at a school in a beautiful village in Wales. Very affluent, very affluent. Definitely very affluent. And all the children were white. In fact, I didn't see one colonizer anywhere in the village. And lots of people on the street. It was beautiful. And I was thinking, I wonder how much they know about the troubles that other people, or the conditions other people are living under. I mean, beautiful homes, absolutely beautiful. And take it from me, I had a big house with 2 gardeners, 40 trees. These were big houses, private houses. I wonder if they know, and I was wondering how they vote. Excuse me, guys, just gonna talk to my wife, make sure she's okay. Yeah, it was beautiful there, really beautiful. I wonder if they know. I wonder how they vote. Oh, well. Sorry for your experience, Mel. Right.
This Friday never ends too
Sha-la-la, baby blue. I've looked on you, sha-la-la, sha-la-la, baby blue. I've looked all over town, but there's no one else like you. I search beneath the streetlights where we used to say goodnight. I asked the stars above me why they took you out of sight. I've looked and I can't find another heart so true. Oh, tell me, baby, what's a lonely girl to do? What's she gonna do? Why did I say we were through? Why did I say we were through? I was shaking when I looked at you. My voice went small, my heart caved in, and I lost the love I was living in. She let it fall, she let it fall, she let it fall, but she loved him all alone, all alone. Yes, I loved you all along. I tried to smile, tried to be strong, but my heart knew I was wrong. What was I supposed to do? Keep pretending I believed in you. Oh, baby, though the dream is gone, I loved you all along. She loved him all along. You cheated, you schemed, you broke my little dream. Every promise that you made split apart right at the seam. I cried into my pillow with your picture by my
Hey, it might have been a good job that I was muted. It might have been a good job. This is that there's so many comments. I thought I'll start at the top. I should have started at the bottom, shouldn't I? I should really have started at the bottom. Oh dear. Yeah, okay, I was miming. Yeah. Yeah, I was miming. Yeah, I'll run with that. Thanks, Kev. Good idea. It wouldn't be a proper show unless we were... Oh, okay, I'm going to have a drink. Right. I'm not going to mute. I'm not going to mute from now on, okay? Basically, all I said was my wife... I asked my wife to come onto the mic and say, thank you for the well wishes. She said she's not well enough. Then I went on to say that the area that I visited for my great-granddaughter was rather exclusive, not remote, and my area is shit. And they've all got big cars and big families, and the doctor has now started to have sub-Saharans and Asians in there with their large families. Yeah, so no doubt they'll get priority treatment. And it's very difficult to get to see a doctor in my part of the world as it is. So there we go. Right, back to the music then. Yeah, they do come in handy, Lee. They do come in handy. Right.
Still I heard your sweet talk echo in the words you never said. Never said, never said. Ooh, why did I say we were through? What could a broken girl like me do? I wore the hurt like powder on my skin. Still I heard the song, oh, it might have been. Sha-la-la, sha-la-la. I love you all along. Yes, I loved you all along. I tried to smile, tried to be strong, but my heart knew I was wrong. What was I supposed to do? Live a lie and stand by you? Oh, baby, though the dream is gone, I loved you all along. Maybe I was scared to stay, so I pushed the truth away. Now the silence calls my name, and I still feel half the blame. The jukebox plays our melody, but you're not here dancing close to me. I told the world that I was free.
Yeah, good idea.
But chains of love still follow me. Follow her, follow her. I love you all along. Yes, I loved you all along. I tried to smile, tried to be strong, but my heart knew I was wrong. What was I supposed to do? Carry on and live that life with you. Oh, baby, though the dream is gone. Love alone. I loved you all along. I loved you all along. She loved him all along. I can't find another you. No, 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 no. And I still don't know what I'm gonna do. She loved him all along. She loved him all along.
Okay. Okay, I've read that message. I'll do that for you, mate. Thank you. Looks great, by the way.
I met a girl named Mary, quiet fire in her eyes. She wore her sorrow softly, hidden under careful lies. She was my best friend's woman, but he never treated her right. In the silence of the shadows, we found our little light. But I still love Mary, though the years have slipped away. Her touch still haunts my heartbeat. Her smile still shades my day. We danced in stolen hours, where dreams refuse to die. And even now when I close my eyes, she's standing by my side. We met beneath the moonlight, spoke the truths we couldn't fake. Her laughter warmed the hollow parts, the ones he used to break. Our love was wild and electric, like thunder in our veins. But time ain't kind of hearts that burn against their chains. Yes, I still love Mary, through the silence and the storm. Though sickness came and dimmed her light, her memory keeps me warm. We parted not in anger, but by fate's own quiet hand. And every night I dream she's near, like footprints in the sand. She said, don't cry when I am gone, just live the love we knew. But I ache with every sunset, and mornings still feel blue. I tried to keep on walking, tried to leave the past behind, but Mary lives in every road I take, inside my mind. Still I love you, Mary, in the echoes of the night, in every song, in every breath. Your name still feels so right. Though life has moved without you, I've never moved alone. You were the truth inside the pain, the soul inside the song. I still love Mary, I still love Mary, I still love Mary, and I always will.
Guys, we'll have to play Kev K's new one. Okay, mate, I'll send you my address. Thanks for that. I'm glad you mentioned road trips because I wanted to talk about it. Has anybody seen JST lately? I've been watching his videos, leaving his comments, and getting no feedback at all whatsoever from him. I see that he's going to be in Nottingham on Sunday, and I was thinking, right, well, I might just drive up and surprise him. 3.5 hour drive, though, each way. Just wonder, I wonder how much it is by train. How far is the Robin Hood statue away from the railway station? I don't know. 3.5 hour drive. I could do it as I do it in the old days. If I had my old cars, that wouldn't be a problem. I don't know. I really don't know. I know, Lee. I'm just wondering if he's gone real lone wolf, hasn't he? I mean, he's still churning out some great videos. There's no doubt about it. And he's getting more and more outspoken. If you saw the one this morning, I mean, that guy is really up for it. I mean, if I thought, I don't know, I'm awful tempted to drive up on Sunday morning, 3.5 hours, he's going to be there at 12. If I leave at 7, I'd be up there in plenty of time. But it's a long way to go, especially in a wreck of a car. I'll have to get another one, perhaps, I don't know. I was hoping this car would see me out. Still going strong. Yeah, tell him to come and talk to us sometime. Anyone who bumps into GST, tell him we miss him. We can't afford to lose another Patriot. Right, let's go and find out this first song of Kev K57. Sorry, Mary, you gotta go, you gotta go. It's Sweet, Sweet Lies, I'm guessing. Yeah, it would be. Kev always puts the latest at the top. Right. Okay, guys. There's something hidden in you.
Ooh, sweet, sweet lies. Sweet, sweet lies. Tambourine rings and the porch light glows. There she goes. There she goes. She lives next door. She's a real sight. Red dress dancing in the blue moonlight. She tells little lies with a sugar sweet grin. And I know I should run, but I'm falling in. She drinks my beer and my jelly.
Thank you, Steve.
Then says, honey, I was thinking of you. I ought to be mad, I ought to be wise. But I melt every time she bats those eyes. She's not bad looking, that's for sure. Got my poor heart knocking at her door. I wanna hold her, but I know she's the kind of flame that burns you slow. You drive me wild with your sweet, sweet lies. I know you're trouble, but I still wanna try. You steal my heart, then you say goodbye. Oh, baby, I'm a fool for your sweet, sweet lies. Sweet lies, oh, sweet lies, sweet lies, sweet lies, sweet lies. We sit on the porch as the night draws near. She laughs so loud everybody can hear. The perfume lingers like a melody, and I swear that trouble looks good to me. She's got a sparkle that I can't deny, like a firework caught in a midnight sky. I know the game, I know the score, but I keep coming back for more and more. She's not bad looking, that's for sure. Got my poor heart knocking at her door. I wanna hold her, but I know she's the kind of flame that burns you slow. You drive me wild with your sweet, sweet lies. I know you're trouble, but I still wanna try. You steal my heart, then you say goodbye. Oh, baby, I'm a fool for your sweet, sweet lies. The drums come rolling, my heart keeps going. She says she loves me, but everybody knows. But happy go. Strings rise high like a radio dream. Horns answer back with a golden gleam. Hand claps hit and the tambourines fly while she waves from the window with those sweet, sweet lies. Mama said, son, don't you lose your head. Daddy said, trouble wears lipstick red. Friends all laugh when they see me pass, saying there goes another one falling fast. But when she whispers my name so low, every warning fades like an old rock show. I know tomorrow she'll make me blue, but tonight I'm believing every word is true. You drive me wild with your sweet, sweet lies. Sweet lies. I know you're trouble, but I still wanna try. You steal my heart,
Correct.
You say goodbye. Oh, baby, I'm a fool for your sweet, sweet life. She lives next door, and I can't help but adore the way she keeps me wanting more. Her sweet, sweet lies, her moonlit eyes, and the love I can't ignore. Ooh, sweet lies. Ooh, sweet lies. Ooh, sweet lies. There she goes. There she goes. And I know. I'll be back tomorrow night. A lion once roared through the sands of time. Now silence falls as Big Ben chimes.
Okay, we've had that one. I trying to get train timetables. Let's have a look how ChatGPT is doing. Share this. Right. 7:59 from Newport, arrive in Nottingham at 11. That would work. Cross-country one. But there's road works costs. Off-peak return, £98. Anytime return, standard second class. No first class. Okay, so off-peak. Right. Oh, God. Okay, well, I've got options. Okay, back to the music then. I could always take a train up. What is off-peak? I'd have to check the off-peak time for that 98 one, wouldn't I? Oh, I just get that one. Okay. Let's go here.
Locked us down where the freedom once shone in our own green land. Now the rights are all gone. They said we're safe, but the borders are wide, while our streets fill up with the waves of the tide. We're not criminals, we're the sons of this soil, yet they call us bigots when we dare to recall. From London to Belfast, the same old refrain. They sell out our future for globalist gain. Free, free, I just wanna be free as the wind on the Antrim Hills, free as the sea. Free, free, I just wanna be out where the Union Jack flies proud and free. So strike up the drum, let me show them my flag. Let the pipes play the old tunes our fathers once sang. Open the gates, let us stand once again as free men of Britain, defending our land. Cut off the winter fuel, left the older ones to freeze, while hotels shine bright for the boats on the breeze. Two-tier justice, two-tier rules, they protect the invaders but chain up the few. Our kids can't afford them in the towns where they grew, but the checks keep flowing to the ones passing through. No more surrender, no more shame. We're rising again in our Father's name. Free, free, I just wanna be free as the wind on the island breaks, free as the sea. Free, free, I just wanna be where the Union Jack flies proud and free. So strike up the drum, let me shoulder my flag, let the pipes play the old tunes our fathers once sang. Open the gates, let us stand once again as free men of Britain, defending our land. They call us far right, they smear and they lie, but the truth's in the streets, you can see it in our eyes. We've seen the betrayal, we felt the cold hand of leaders who sold out our once proud land. So raise up the banner, shout out the call, for Britain undivided, we'll never fall. Free, free, I just wanna be free as the wind on the snow-dome peaks, free as the sea. Free, free, I just wanna be out where the Union Jack flies proud and free. So strike up the drum, let me shoulder my flag, let the pipes play the old tunes our fathers once sang. Open the gates, let us stand once again as free men of Britain, defending our land. Free, free, I just wanna be free as the wind on the Yorkshire moors, free as the sea. Free, free, I just wanna be out where the Union Jack flies proud and free. So strike up the drum, shoulder the load for the land of our fathers down the long road. No surrender, no chains, no more lies. We're the free men of Britain under our skies.
Yeah, well, I'll have to think. It's about time we give, not there. Yeah. These guys a go.
From the hills of Spain where the guitars cry to the Nordic winds under endless sky, we were carved from stone, from blood, from flame, not built in offices with a borrowed name. From Irish songs in the pouring rain to the Balkan drums that echo pain. Every street, every tongue, every sacred ground has a story deep they can't drown out. They draw their lines in Brussels halls, but don't hear the ancient voices call. We are more than stars in a circle blue. We are roots that break right through. We are the roots of 1,000 nations. Voices older than their regulations. From Roman roads to Viking seas, we are history, we are free. You can rewrite what's in our veins. You can erase our native names. We stand as one, but not the same. Europe lives in every flame. French cafes where the poets spoke, German steel and the craftsman's oath, polished fields where the courage stands, Italian art shaped by human hands, Dutch canals that defy the tide, Greek old gods that still reside, every culture a living flame, not just numbers in a bureaucrat's game. They speak of unity, uniform design, but forget the soul they can't define. We are not copies, we won't comply. We are the truth they can't deny. We are the roots of 1,000 nations. Voices older than their regulations. From Roman roads to Viking seas, we are history, we are free. You can rewrite what's in our veins. You can erase our our native names. We stand as one, but not the same. Europe lives in every flame. Not against, but not erased. Not a number, not replaced. We remember who we are. From village square to battle scar, let the flags rise, let them fly. Not divided, but not denied. Unity and truth, not control. 1,000 cultures, one shared soul. We are the roots of 1,000 nations, beyond their laws and limitations. From ancient stones to city lights, we carry centuries in our rights. No silent voice, no broken chain, no forced future will remain. Europe breathes in every name, then we will never be the same.
Guys, seriously, Amanda, that is really wonderful. Really wonderful. There's no guarantee at this moment in time. Much as I want to go up to Nottingham and meet up with GST, if I can link up with him, I wouldn't want to go up there cold and just get up there and not know the score or anything. I would travel up to see GST, but at this moment in time, I've got to think of my wife at this moment. And the other thing is, please don't take this offensive, right? We get some revenue in from ads and we got our membership, which is meeting our operating costs. If it is really important, like, you know, when Muttley, when we bought this camera, that is really, really great, really great. But we've got our equipment now, guys. I've got my equipment to go out on the road, yeah? If I'm going somewhere, you guys would be the first I would ask if I felt I needed to. That is really appreciated, you know. But, well, you know, you're still going to do it. Muttley doesn't listen either. Muttley thinks it's funny, look. Okay, thank you very much, Amanda. You were worth that first class stamp. All right. I don't know. Yeah, Muttley, yeah, don't you start. I really, really mean it. I'll go straight offline. I couldn't handle it. Okay, right. Now I've got to weigh up the fact whether I should go up there and leave my wife to get to Nottingham or what. I don't know. You put me on the spot. Well done, guys. Muttley's brilliant. He really is. He mucks up my statistics, though, because I'm trying to find out how many people want to watch the channel because they want to watch it and join to support us. And all of a sudden, I've got 20 new members. Oh, well, let's get back to our music. What time is it? We'll go until 9:45. That way, I'll go and be able to spend some time with my wife tonight. Right. She'll wonder what's going on. She'll think I'm having an affair, got a guilty conscience, being nice to her. Right. Let's get back over to Ulster.
Belfast, where the red hand flies through the streets of the Shankill under loyal skies. The city stands defiant, loyal and true. The city of my heart, I bleed red, white and blue. In county Antrim with the glens of green and grand, the giant's causeway carved by nature's hand. From Larne to Carrickfergus along the wild coast road, Antrim's rugged beauty is a glory to behold. Hey, Ulster, Ulster, the land that I love, from Larne to Newry and the hills above, through the wind and the rain, through the fire and the flood, I stand by Ulster till they lay me in the mud. In County Down, where the morns rise proud and high, and the Ards Peninsula meets the sea and sky. From Bangor to Newry, the beauty never fades. County Down, sweet County Down, where my heart was made. In County Armagh, where the orchards bloom so fair, full blossom country with fragrance in the air. From Portadown to the ancient cathedral town, Armagh stands proud beneath the Radhan crown. In County Londonderry, with the Foyle flowing wide, the ancient walls of Derry standing tall with pride. From Coring to the shores where the wild wind's blown, Londonderry's loyal heart beats steady and strong. Hey! Ulster, Ulster, the land that I love, from Larne to Newry and the hills above, through the wind and the rain, through the fire and the flood, I stand by Ulster till they lay me in the mud. Bye. In County Fermanagh, with lakes so calm and wide, and Enniskillen stands proudly by the waterside. The River Erne flows gentle through this peaceful scene. Fermanagh's tranquil beauty feels like heaven to me. In County Tyrone, where the Spurns roll and rise, heather-covered mountains reach up to the skies. From Omagh to Strabane, the heartland strong and bold, Tyrone's loyal spirit can never be sold. No matter how far I wander, no matter where I roam, Ulster always calls me, this is my home. Hey! From Carrickfergus to the hills of Tyrone above, no surrender ever, 'tis blood runs deep and true. Ulster forever, I belong to
you. I can't even see.
I know. There you there.
How you doing?
Yeah, I'll keep him happy. I'll keep him happy for a while. So.
How do you do?
How are you?
Get up the way, Freedom Dad. Hang on. Hang on.
How are you?
Better now.
I'm sure you are.
Behave yourself.
No, whoa, I just put you on main street. Oh, give an old man a treat. Look after yourself. Yeah, thanks for saying well, for once I'm lost for words.
Sorry, mate, I'll give you your OnlyFans link.
Okay, I'll give you my granddaughter's. All right. Okay. Come on, get on with the show.
What's happening, mate?
Well, I know what you've been doing. You can't move.
Yes. I've been busy, mate.
Yeah, I know.
Busy.
You've been with flags. I know. You can't
Just,
move without me knowing.
I know, mate. I know. I'm just back. That's me just back. First, I'm having a wee
Ah,
pint tonight.
somebody was saying they drove past you.
Yes, Lady J drove past. We're on the main road, the Belfast to Bangor Road, putting up the flags. So we were getting plenty of love, plenty of hate as well. We got a few of them. Then when they toot and you wave and they go like that, they're raging. Everybody's waving and they're like that.
That always happens when you haven't got a brick in your hand, I've noticed.
I know, mate. I know. No, we're peaceful.
Dear.
We're peaceful patriots, mate.
Yeah, good job I ain't
Yeah.
over there.
So what's happening? What have I missed?
You've missed. Well, I haven't been around much today. My wife's been ill, as you know, so we've done the doctors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how's is she okay?
Yeah, she's going to be fine, Freedom Dad. I won't be on long. I'm going to spend some time with her, the guys have said. And then I had my great-granddaughter, which was absolutely brilliant. And I was in a part of Wales, and I was at her school, and there was not one coloured child there. They were all Indigenous. And the atmosphere, it was so beautiful there, you know, the village. And I didn't see one Indigenous, one person not native to these countries in the village. It was beautiful there, and that's the way it should be.
Yeah, but the problem with that is these people aren't awake because it's not on their front doors. You know what I mean, mate? And that's the problem we have. This is why they're being very selective with where they put these people. They're being very, very clever. You know.
Yeah. Well, I did wonder about that. I wonder how these people vote and stuff like that. But luckily enough, that's the kind of area my great-granddaughter is living in, and she's having a truly wonderful life, Freedom Dad. Really wonderful, you know, a life that people like you and I, who perhaps had tough upbringings, poverty, we know what it's like to be cold and hungry. She's never going to have that. She's never going to experience that. She is a privileged little girl, if you like.
Yeah, well, there's nothing wrong with that, mate. You know what I mean? Nothing wrong with that, like. But yeah, everything's good this end. You know what I mean? You know, like I say, Northern Ireland's totally different than England, and I've sort of got to try and remember that. I think the problem I've had the last few days, because I have been pretty down, and everybody around me can see it, and we're all talking about the interview with Nick and other conversations we're having with people to know what they're talking about. And it has been quite a downer, but it's because we're unionists and we care about England that much, you know what I mean? And we're sort of getting caught up in it. But you know, reality is we've got to look after ourselves here, you know what I mean? You know, we do what we can, but you know, I don't think there's anything we can do to help England right now, you know what I mean? I really don't.
Yeah, I think you're right. You've got to look after yourselves. If we can't defend our land, then we don't deserve to own it.
The good thing about it all, mate, is I've been saying for a wee while now about refugees coming to Northern Ireland, like English, Welsh, and Scottish. And I've sort of been saying it in jest, you know what I mean? I've sort of been, the last year, I've always like, you know, why are we bringing Islam and Sikhs and Hindus and all the rest in whenever we've got English guys and Scottish people, families that can come over. But in reality, that's what's really happening, you know? We know of at least 20,000 that's come into the country from England, you know? So, you know, so I think that's going to get bigger and more prominent, especially with the 12th of July coming up and the flags being flown. You know, it's absolutely beautiful. You know what I mean? I cannot walk anywhere, and I mean this, not anywhere in East Belfast where there's a lamppost without a flag on it. There's nowhere you're going to find a lamppost without a flag. And most lampposts have got 3 flags or 2 flags, very few. Only the side streets have got 1 flag. All the main roads have got 3 flags and 2 flags. You know, it's the biggest presentation of flags that we've ever delivered in Ulster this year.
You know, perhaps I'll come over, Freedom Dad. Perhaps I'll come over there.
You're more than welcome, mate. It's like I say, it's you just tell us when you're coming in, and we'll get you wherever you land, and that's it. You can relax. Once we pick you up, you just relax.
Yeah. I'd come over, get some footage, you know. But you know, these you say about freedom, Dad. Can you talk to the audience a second, right? There's some I want to ask you, and truth is, I want to get a drink.
Okay, no problem.
So I'll get a drink. You talk. I can listen though, so leave the girls alone.
I can't see the chat, guys. You know what I mean? But you know, it's yeah, we're doing all right over here. Lady J, as you know, drove by us a day when we were. I wasn't actually up a lamp. I wasn't actually up any lampposts. You know what I mean? I'm the photographer, the filmer, and you know what I mean. But it was exhausting watching my mate up and down the ladder all day. But I have to say, we got flags up and lampposts that nobody's ever got flags up and lampposts before, and yeah, it is quite dangerous, and but yeah, it is good. It's tiring, and the boys put a lot of effort in, and we're talking at least my guys, you know, my mates, we're talking at least 300 flags in the last 3 weeks. You know what I mean? It's unbelievable. Unbelievable, you know what I mean?
But freedom, Dad. These people who object, who are these people who could object to something like that? I don't understand it,
mate. It's a funny old game over here. You know, there's sort of a rule that the flags didn't go up this year till the 31st. Obviously, every area is different, you know, and we sort of broke the rules a wee bit this year. And we've also broke the rules a wee bit here with the type of flags that we're putting up. But you know, at the end of the day, it's you know, the way I'm looking at it, there's no man can tell us not. If we're spending the money, you know what I mean, and putting these flags up and climbing up these massive ladders every day and doing hundreds of flags, then you know, if there's no Protestant unionist or loyalist is going to say, right, you need to take them down again, you know. So we work with that assumption, you know what I mean. But there's a lot of play right now, you know what I mean. There's the peace process in Northern Ireland comes with a lot of agreements between people in our community and the government, you know, and you know they're trying to keep everything fair and inclusive and straight down the middle. But you know, the way we look at it, Sinn Féin's in government and they've took the union flag down off our city hall. They're trying to bring Irish language signs, street signs in their areas, and you know, and the rest. You know what I mean? They're constantly poking and prodding the bear, which is us, to get a reaction. And like I keep saying to our guys, you know what I mean? Don't react, because Sinn Féin are in a situation right now where they can see the Catholic community they're feeling the Catholic community, and you know they are turning to the unionists. There's no two ways about it. You know what I mean? Ireland's not faring too well at the minute. You know, like Donegal, Letterkenny, they call it Letterkenya. And there's other nicknames like that throughout the south. You've seen the countrymen, the farmers getting held back by the Muslim security guards. So that's the optics that the Catholics are seeing of their Ireland, and you know they're seeing what's happening in Britain. They listen to people like me and others, and they think, well, you know what? They're Protestants, and we've been at war, but we've been at peace for a long time. So I think we are pulling in a lot of Catholic votes that will vote for unionists to protect their own cultures. You know what I mean? Because we aren't here. The unionists have never been here to antagonize or you know, cause problems. You know what I mean? It's always been the other way around, and it's a reaction to how Sinn Féin behave is what gets us reacting. And what I'm trying to say is, when we react, we are reacting to the Catholic community. We're not reacting to Sinn Féin. Sinn Féin know that. So we need to understand that Sinn Féin are doing things right now to get us to react to the Catholic community. The Catholic community go, oh, there's them prods at it again. You know, they're not that nice. And then it creates a division. Whereas we're coming together, Sinn Féin need to get that divide back in. So if there's hatred there, then when a Catholic hates a Protestant, they're going to go straight away and vote for Sinn Féin. So that's the psychology of it. You know, the truth is that we're not here to cause problems. We're not here to fight. We're here to defend our lands and protect our lands and protect our future for our children. You know, and
Freedom Dad, do you think you can break the stranglehold that Sinn Féin has on the Catholic people?
Well, that's down to the Catholic people, mate. That's not down to us. All we got to do is keep doing what we're doing and be
Yeah.
proud of who we are, and show a traditional side that we love and we want to keep. You know what I mean? There's only 5 books different in the Bible between a Protestant and a Catholic. That's it. There's no other difference between us. You know what I mean? And I think as we go forward and they see the threat coming from mass immigration and the threat to how they see what happens with replacement and having to appease foreigners and Islam, and as it comes into their schools and as their kids are getting sent home with models of mosques and getting taught to pray to Allah like this you're seeing in England, then I think that's whenever we're going to see a change. So what I've always said to my community, we got to be ready for that. There's no point us like being bitter. The bitterness should be well gone by now. Everybody understands, it's where we are, why we've been divided. There's a bigger picture, and I think most people are getting wise to it, mate. You know what I mean? But like I say, we all we can do is be inclusive. Not like like last year, I interviewed 2 Catholics at one of the biggest bonfires in Northern Ireland. They were at our bonfire, 2 Catholics. Now that's a first. There's loads of firsts happening right now. Me speaking outside Dublin, the post office, that's a first. The amount that the messages and the people that come up to me in the city centre, Catholics from some hardline areas, it's all firsts. You know what I mean? So all we got to do is keep doing what we're doing. You know what I mean? And not get drawn into any hatred. You know what I mean? And it's there on both sides. There's no two ways about it. You know what I mean?
No, I understand that. So Monty Mop just put up an interesting comment. If I can show the comments on stage. He said, Monty Mop UK said, Rangers and Celtic fans unite. Do you think that could ever happen?
Yeah, I don't think that's ever going to happen because that's an old firm game, just like Chelsea, Tottenham, Liverpool, Man United, Man City, Aston Villa, Birmingham. There's always going to be a rivalry. Or what we got to take away is the religious aspect. We've got to take away the paramilitary aspect. We've got to, hopefully the Celtic supporters will stop singing IRA songs and the Rangers supporters will stop singing Loyalist songs, because at the bottom, how I've always felt about this is I've lost a lot of friends and seen a lot of horrific things happen in Northern Ireland. And I think it's quite cheap. I think it's quite cheap to bring that into a game of football. It's sort of it's disrespect. And it's trying to get that across. You can be a Protestant, Unionist, Loyalist, support the 12th of July, support the men of Ulster. But when it comes to a game of football, it's a game of football, And in truth, mate, a lot of guys on both sides, sing these sectarian songs and behave in a sectarian way, but they've never set foot in Ulster or Ireland, and that's so. Yeah. It is a tribal thing, so we're trying to get rid of the tribal thing in Scotland, and I am working really hard in Scotland. You know what I mean? I have reached out, and I haven't got there yet, but I will get there. I have reached out to the Union Bears and the Green Brigade, who are the ultras, what they call the hooligans of both teams. Both they're run like an organization, and they have leaders. So it's trying to get these 2 guys to sit down in the same room and listen to me, just for 10, 15 minutes, so they can understand that what they're doing is creating more problems for us going forward to protect both of our religions and our cultures. And if we can get that across, then hopefully that'll be an awakening for them, because there's a big we've got bigger fish to fry. Football, like I say, is a game of football. It should be left in sports, not sectarian, not politics, And that's all we can do is keep trying. And I do try, and I do try, and I do try. And I do get a lot of flack from it. And, like I say, I'm a Linfield man. I support Linfield. I was born in South Belfast, next to Windsor Park. That's my football team. I don't have the energy or the money to support 2, 3 football teams. You know what I mean? I'm a Belfast man. I support my Belfast team. You know what I mean? But, it's everywhere's different. And
I have the same problem to a certain extent in our local club, because during the rugby season, if England is playing, say, France, it used to be the entire club would be cheering on France against the English, with the exception of myself, because I would support England before I would support France, because I'm a unionist.
Yeah.
People used to have a go at me. But over the years, and it's taken a lot of years, I've spoke to him now, it's kind of 50-50 because everybody's
Yeah.
in the club to watch the rugby match. And now
Yeah.
when that happens, we're starting to see more and more people rooting for England, which is the
Yeah,
way
well-
it should be.
Yeah, what we got to remember is, you know, divided. The more divided we are, the more difficult it is, and that this has been the goal of the deep state. Like even the union, take the union. The union is the opposite to what it really means. You know, the union isn't the union. There's no union involved. You know, Parliament, Westminster have more control. You know, Scotland have got a bit of control. Northern Ireland's got a wee bit, but you know, our politicians don't have any power. So there's no union. You know, I mean, the union is, to me, is created to divide us. You know, it's broke everything up. You get me? So it's the opposite to a union. And then they've drove the divisions between bringing up, like just like films like Braveheart and other things. They're constantly bringing it up. You know, look what the English done to is. You know, look what the Scottish done to is. You know what I mean? Look what the Irish went through. You know, look what, you know, and they're constant. It's constantly there.
Yeah.
It's always, no matter where you look, it's always, you're always reminded of the divisions between our nations. You know,
Well, always the
and that's-
divisions against England, though, isn't it? So was the English done this, the English done that. We have to hate the
Yeah.
English. Not the ordinary English, but it was the bloody rulers of the English, wasn't it?
yeah,
The
yeah.
elite.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's a deep. I call it the deep state. You know what I mean? Everything that's happened, all the divisions, it's all been orchestrated. The divide with Protestants and Catholics. You know, it's not until you go to England and places like that, you know, and you see that the guys at the Patriot demos in England, when you're standing there, there's nobody asking or looking at who's Protestant and Catholic. Every Protestant, every Catholic, all stand under one flag, which is the St. George's flag or the Union flag. There's no question of religion, you know. It's just Scotland with Rangers and Celtic, which is, I believe, is instigated to create that division. And then you've got Northern Ireland, you got the divide with the border, and then you got the divide, the segregated areas in Belfast. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's constant, you know, every time we come together, something's pushed between us. You know what I mean? And this is what we've got to understand. You know what I mean? Together, we are stronger and more powerful than anybody can imagine. You know?
They've tried to keep us divided, always tried to keep us at each other's throats.
Yeah, easier to control. Like I say, if we were all singing off the same hymn sheet, we would be a force to be reckoned with, and we would be able to bring in any government we want, you know, and we would decide everything. You know, but the problem is we're divided. We're divided with the left. We're divided with Islam. We're divided with multiculturalism. And then you go up to Scotland, you've got all that and Protestants and Catholics. You know what I mean? And then in Northern Ireland, as you see, Protestants, Catholics, then you're divided with the south and the north. You know what I mean? So there's nothing but division in what we know as life. You know what I mean? There's always somebody to hate, whenever we should be actually loving each other, mate, you know, and that's the bottom line. You know, there's no reason why it's quite childish, I think, you know what I mean, that we're carrying on. I don't think we should be held accountable for what our ancestors have done. I think we should only be held accountable for what we've done, you know, and that's the problem that we have. We keep looking back the way, keep focusing on it, and everybody's got their own dates to go back to. Everybody has a date where they go back, you know, and you know, at the end of the day, if we went right back to the Vikings and the Normans and all the rest of it, then we'd all be back together again because we were all fighting as one, you know what I mean? But no, they don't want to go back that far. They want to go back to, you know, 1690. They want to go back to 1916. You know, they want to go back to the Hunger Strikers. You know, it's like they've all got their dates. You know what I mean?
That is brilliant. Yeah, that is brilliant freedom. That everyone's got their dates. Everyone's fighting another time. Freedom Dad, there was something I wanted to ask you there. You were talking about the number of people coming over from the mainland to Ulster. Okay, fine. I can understand them wanting to protect. Okay, thank you. I understand. These people coming over, they've run away from the mainland.
Well, that's
you know,
that's the way to look at it. Yep. I understand that, but you know, I have to say,
doing what they think is right for their family. I understand that, but you
no,
know,
can I interject? Just for 1 second? So, if you have somewhere like Rotherham, Rochdale, Luton, Leicester, right? Just take them 4 areas, and you have people who are concerned about bringing children up in that area, white Christians are
Yeah.
concerned about bringing children up in that area. They're being displaced anyway. You know, they're having to
Yes.
move out of there anyway. So what's the difference between them either moving up north, moving up south, or moving to Scotland or Northern Ireland? No matter what they do, they've had to leave their homes. They'll never be able to go back to their homes. There's no way they can fight for their homes because they're outnumbered. And if they
Yeah.
even mention it in social media, they'll end up getting charged with a hate crime.
Yeah.
So, you know, in fairness, you know, like when you're saying they're running away, they're being displaced. And,
Yeah,
you know,
word was the wrong. I chose the wrong words then. I could have phrased it
yeah,
better. I
yeah,
mean, but to be honest, I would take my great granddaughter to Ulster tomorrow.
yeah,
You know,
yeah,
I really would. And
yeah.
people could say that's running away, but I would be doing it to protect my great granddaughter. I
Yeah,
don't know.
there's sometimes there's a time to fight and there's a time to move on so you can fight later on. You know, there's no point going into a fight when you know you're going to lose. You know,
No.
sometimes it's wise to step back, reorganize, and come at it from another direction. And
Oh,
that's what I believe Englishmen, Scottishmen are doing right now. I never see a man who, because of what the government's done to England, and you know, and I'm not going to be shy in saying what the right wing, the monopolized right wing, who have been center to the Patriots, you know what I mean? And I'm not going to fucking shy away from it. The Tommy Robinson movement, the UKT movement, and all the rest, all these big, massive YouTubers that are all 200, 100,000 fucking followers, you know, they're the ones that have also let the people down because they haven't
yeah.
been putting out what needs to be put out, you know? And, you know, at the end of the day, they're saying that they're pushing on the Islam because people believe that Islam is, if we sort Islam out, that's it all sorted, when we know it's
Yeah.
not. You know what I mean? And they're not
No.
being truthful, and they're telling us that everybody else is okay. We should accept everybody else from around the world, but just not Islam. But everybody else from around the world is going to replace us. Even if we get rid of every single Muslim, the
Yeah.
Sikhs, the
The
Hindus,
Hindus,
the African Christians, the African whatever,
the
you know, they're all
Chinese, they're
yeah,
all here.
yeah, they're all going to replace us because they're going to have more children than we are. Because obviously they're happy. They've come into a country where they're getting loads of benefits, more money they
Yeah.
can imagine. They get that much money, they send some home, and they're so happy and comfortable that,
Yeah.
you know, it's a baby boom. We're in a time of a baby boom for foreigners. Whereas
Well,
we're
of
more
course.
used to this civilian life and of what we have and the social benefits in the NHS, and we're struggling right now. You know, because
Yep,
people
we
have
are
relied
indeed.
on debt and credit and all the rest of it. You know what I mean? So that's one of the reasons why we're not having children. So, you know, there's a clear. It's just one of them things. You know what I mean? It's like going on holiday when you go to somewhere new and you're all excited and everybody's happy. It's like the World War when everybody came back. There was a baby boom because everybody's so happy
Yeah.
the wars were over, you know, and everybody was just having sex because everybody was having drinking, and it's the same psychology of that, you know. Whereas we're being put down by mass immigration. Our heads are getting put down. We've got men committing suicide. We've got men hitting drink. We've got men not knowing how to support their families. You know, there's a lot of depression and mental health involved in English, Scottish, Welsh, and Northern Ireland men that can see what's coming and what's happening. But yet these guys that are coming into the country are it's a totally opposite effect. They're happy, they're excited,
Well,
they've got all this money and benefits, you know what I mean? So why not have loads of children? You
Look,
understand?
the more children they have, the more benefits they get. Now they've
Yeah,
lifted the two cap. The other
yeah, of
thing,
course.
of course, is because of the economies of the countries. I did a video today actually about how many billions of pounds they send out of the country in remittances to families overseas, and they travel back and forth, and they are living like kings in
Yeah.
those countries. They really are. I mean, freedom, Dad. Where else could your ordinary working guy afford to have 6 children if he was working? He couldn't do it. Whereas if they come over here, claim benefits, they'll get for £46,000 a year.
Yeah.
£46,000 plus a house. And then
And let's not forget about diversity hires. Let's not talk about the 2-tier, you know. You know, that all plays a big part. Imagine us going to Pakistan, Iraq, Syria, or Afghanistan and being treated above. No matter what we did, we would always be treated better than the locals. You know, if we commit a crime, they're going to go, well, he's from Britain. They don't know the laws. They're not used to being over here, so we'll not give them as hard. And then a rule comes out that in Pakistan or Afghanistan, if there's any work, you've got to hire 5 British people. If you're hiring 10 Pakistanis, you've got to hire 5 British people, because that's where we're at. We've got guys and women and people getting jobs that they don't deserve over men and women that have been born and bred in this country that are better qualified, that aren't getting the jobs because of diversity hires, and that affects everybody. You know what I mean? The mental health side of it, I don't think people pay enough attention to how this affects mental health amongst British people who have been so used of the freedoms and their mums and their dads and their grannies and granddads working hard and putting so much into the country, and then all these people are coming in and we're struggling to get jobs. Everywhere you work, everywhere you look, every restaurant you go into, there's foreigners. Every McDonald's, every Tim Hortons, you know, every Kentucky Fried Chicken, everywhere, every security on every door is foreigners. Every cleaner in the train stations, the bus stations, and anything to do with the council is all foreigners.
Of course it is, because they get priority, don't they?
Of course they do. Of course they do.
You will see it. You and I see it. The mood amongst the people, the anger, the depression. You get depressed, I get depressed. I know that the viewers of our channels get depressed because I try to read all their comments. And the mood in the country is one of massive depression. Hopefully, I don't know what would happen if we didn't have someone like Rupert Lowe to give us hope. But one thing I've noticed about you, Freedom Dad, since I first spoke to you, is you are becoming more and more politically aware to the way the world works, and becoming even more radicalized, dare I say.
No, it's not I've been more radicalized. I've said I've been more educated. Definitely not radicalized. I wouldn't call it radicalized because it's not radical to want what I want and to see what I see. It's normal human beings. It's normal for a father, a Christian, to feel the way I'm feeling. And you know, as we do this, the more people I interview, the more people I learn, and I understand it a lot more. Definitely not radicalized. You know,
wrong word again.
No, it's okay. No, you know, I get where you're coming from, but you know, I think it's important that we be very careful with our language at this stage. You know, it's like racism, far right. You know, it's like it's not radical to love your country and protect your country for the future, for when you're not here. You know what I mean? That's the problem that we have. What they're doing is going to come into play when we're not here. And that's why this is the problem we have. A lot of people don't know that. So they're all happy right now. These people that live in the affluent areas, the people what you're talking about today at the school, they've got no clue what's coming because there's no problems, you know. Where a lot of people are in Northern Ireland, you know, we're just far right and racist. What's your problem? Diversity is good, multiculturalism good. Look at all the foreign food restaurants we have. They don't realize that when they're no longer here, that's when things will change. You know what I mean? And that's important. We're a lot wiser. That's all. We're educating ourselves. We're a lot wiser. We know what's coming. We know what they're up to. We know who's pushing the buttons. And it's just finding a way to stop it. You know, and like I say, I have been trying to work and with my head with England, Scotland, and the mainland, but I feel that you know, what I'm seeing from the people who was meant to be doing what we're doing right now, the guys who have been doing this for 25 years and 20 odd years, the way they've been behaved by pushing men like you and Nick and you know and all the other right wingers, because they're far right and they're racist because they want remigration and they want foreigners back out of the country. We're at a situation now where we're all right. Every single one of these were all right. So then you've got to ask a question: why were you silenced? Why did this all happen? Was it to enable? Have these guys been key players in the movement to enable what's happening today?
I believe
that's the question. That's the question. You know.
Well, I tell you what.
Go.
Freedom Data. I've got a closer stream. But listen, you raised an interesting point there. The reason why is this happening? Yeah, we heard what Nick Griffin said is reason, but I've got different ideas. Perhaps we could have a talk in the week, and we just sit and we just chat through it and hypothesize different ideas.
Yeah,
Nothing fixed. We just chat.
yeah.
But
I think it's important. I
right.
think it's important that people like you, people like Nick, and others talk about these things, because the people watching this video need to understand. Because a lot of people haven't been here for 25, 30 years, or 40 years, or 50
No,
years, like Nick. So they're just aware of what's going on right now. So
right
we
now,
need to explain what's been going on for the last 50 years and why we're in the situation today where it's almost impossible to remove these people. And it is, you'll remove a few illegals, but
Look,
how do you remove all these children?
wow.
400 schools with only 2% white kids in it. How do you get rid of all these children?
Well, I hate to
Because
say
that's the
this.
threat. The threat is the children. The children are going to grow up to have children, and that's the threat. That
Well, of
doesn't
course
matter.
it is.
The ones that are here are going to die just like us, but the kids are
Yeah.
going to reproduce, and then their kids are going to reproduce. So that is the problem.
Okay, and to those children, this land is their land. They are born into this land. They see it as their land. I'm afraid you're just going to need some very ruthless people to deal with it.
Yeah.
We are.
Yeah.
But we can carry on this conversation in the next one. I'd like to do that.
You can't hear us.
No, I can't.
That's okay. I'm just brushing my hair.
Look how long your hair is.
I know.
Wow. Well, look at them locks, man. Eh?
Oh, yeah.
24 inches.
See the poser? I always get more views on my videos when I put Caitlin as my thumbnail.
I'm going to get my.
I don't do it.
I'm going to get my granddaughter coming on. Okay,
You
my
should.
granddaughter.
You should.
I will. She must be about the same age as you. She's quite young. She's very young
What
as
age?
well.
What age?
You expect?
What age do you think I am?
Oh, 19, 20, 21.
I'll take that.
She's almost 30.
Oh, right.
Or else, listen, look at me. I'm nearly 60.
I'm a
All right.
90s baby.
Us Ulster guys don't age.
Hey, well, actually, now I know that, Caitlin, you're in trouble because that falls within my age range. If I wasn't married, and if I wasn't neutered. Hey, you'd like you're gonna love my granddaughter. You're gonna love her.
Stop it, 100%, definitely.
Yeah, she's got the same sort of personality as you,
Good.
and she looks a bit similar with her hair and everything, and yeah,
We have
she's
to look
wicked as
after
well.
ourselves, us women. You know what I mean?
Oh, she looks after herself. She's
Good.
currently on holiday and
Oh,
spending all
nice.
my money. What I had to give her.
Mark's gonna give me all his money.
I wish.
Freedom, Dad. Hey,
I'm spending all my money on flags. The flags come first. It's the 12th of July, for fuck's sake, you know what I mean?
All right. We'll see what we can do. We can help our brothers out over the pond.
No, you don't. We don't need Paul. Paul, we do not need any help. I promise you. We are self-sufficient, and any money you get, you put it into something else because we're okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, we do okay. You know what I mean? We aren't rolling the money, but yeah, we all help each other out. You know what I mean? Like I say, that's why I don't monetize. Like I said, I don't have money outgoings. Everybody looks after me. You know what I mean? I had to buy my own drink the night, but that's a first. That's a first. You know what I mean?
So, there's so much I'd like to talk to you about, Freedom, Dad. There really is. I wanted to tell you what Trafalgar Square was like when I went there when I was 9 or 10 for the first time. And I saw my first black man. That must have been about 1959. And me and my brother were there pulling our dad's sleeve. Oh, look, Dad, look at that man. He's black.
Yeah, well, if you want to get a setup alive some night and set it up as a premiere, for me and you just to have a chat, then I'm happy to do that. I'll make myself available, like as long as it's in the evening.
How would you like it? I'm more than happy to come over to your channel and you control it, or we could do it.
No. I'll come onto your channel, mate. Just advertise it as Freedom Dad coming on for an open and honest chat. You know what I mean?
I would
You know.
really like that. I would really, so many things I'd like to talk to you about right from the beginning. In fact, I'll interview you, Freedom Dad.
Yeah,
for a
mate.
change.
Yeah, listen, man. Yeah, but as long as you ask me some hard questions, you know, I've never found anybody can ask me any hard questions. You know,
I
it's
go
all
one
pretty
for you
easy.
now. I go one for you now.
Go.
What's the capital of Peru?
Wait, hold on a wee minute. Hard questions isn't like a general knowledge thing. A hard question is like about me, about who I am and why I do what I do. You know what I mean? Fuck's sake, man. You're talking to a guy who left school when he was 12 years old and never seen school ever again after that. You know what I mean? Fuck's sake, I was dragged up.
I'll tell you now, Freedom Dad, it's Lima. But that's showing my age. That was always
that's useless information, mate.
Yeah,
to me, that's useless information.
It was useless information then. It's useless information now. But I knew the answer because I was asking the question. Freedom Dad.
Okay, I've got one for you. I've got one for you. What color was King Billy's horse?
White.
When? In the Battle of the Boyne. So you're telling me King Billy? You're telling me King Billy rode a white horse in the battle that stands out from amongst all the other horses?
But they did in those days. Hey,
no, the white horse. No. The white horse was for ceremonial. He never ever rode a white horse in the battle because then the enemy could target him. They would go, "There's King Billy. There's the only white horse in the field." You know what I mean? So the white horse was only used for ceremonial in peace times.
Said the man who didn't know the 4 provinces or 6 provinces.
I know. I even about 3 months ago. I said that. Oh, right, sorry. 3 months ago, I said 136th Division and instead of the 36th Division of the Ulster Volunteer Force. Some crackers are coming out. But yeah, this is unedited. Freedom Dad's unedited. Doesn't read a script. And it's all from the top of my head. So I'm allowed a few mistakes, mate. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've called Restore Britain. I've got to go, Freedom Dad. I'm really 20 minutes late. Salute, no surrender. I'll set up that show. It's going to be brilliant. Yeah. And
before we go, can we just have a wee thought before we go tonight? A wee bit of remembrance for Advance UK.
Rest in peace. Goodbye, Ben. Okay, guys. It's nice to have a laugh now and again, isn't it? It really is. It really is. I love Freedom Dad. The guy is so stylish. Right, now he's gone. We can carry on. I thought we'd stick around until about 11 o'clock, maybe play a couple of tunes. You know, I'll tell a few jokes, stuff like that. Yeah? Are you up for it? We'll play one song and then I'm going to go and talk to my wife. Ulster, love song. Well, you know what I'm going to play. You know what I'm going to play.
Hold me close, don't let me go. Tell my heart you love me so. Underneath the stars above, we're just kids in crazy love. When I see your smiling face, my whole world just falls in place. Every little touch you show sets my teenage heart aglow. I dream of you each night. Everything feels so right when you whisper low. Baby, don't you know, when your arms so tight, it feels so right. We could stay like this forevermore. Shaboom, shaboom, my heart's in flight, dancing in the pale moonlight. You're the girl that I adore. Whoa, hold me close, don't let me go. Our love's what the whole town's talking for. Neon lights in the rain at night seem to call out your name. Teeny bop discs on the jukebox spinning, the whole place feels the same. Echoes of a sweet slow song drift along the avenue. Every record crackles soft, but all I hear is you. When you take my hand, baby, I understand. This is more than a summer flame. We'll never be the same. In your arms so tight, it feels so right. We could stay like this forevermore. Shaboom, shaboom, my heart's in flight, rocking through the night. You're the girl that I adore. Whoa, hold me close, don't let me go. Our love's what the whole town's cheering for. Shall write our names on the bleachers after the game. Pinky swear we'll never part. You got my jacket and my heart. Even when the summer's gone, we'll keep dancing to our song, young and wild and free. Just you and me. In your arms so tight, it feels so right. We could stay like this forevermore. Shaboom, shaboom, my heart's in fire, dancing with me all night. Every girl that I adore. Hold me close, don't let me go. Teenage love like never before. Hold me close, don't let me go. Tell my heart you love me so. Sha-la-la, we'll always know. Neon hearts in the rain will glow.
Damn. Right. Marvellous. Right, guys, I was about to go offline, but I just see industrial, my bloody eyes, Industrial Nations Media. I want to know about that now because I've been thinking about going up to Sunday and Leicester next Saturday. Got any more information about Nottingham? I am, please. I'm really stuck for time now. Why didn't I see it earlier? I'm going to have to find out, and tomorrow's Saturday, isn't it? Oh. Okay. Hang on. Always on Facebook. I never go to Facebook. Okay. Remind us of your YouTube page. I am, please. Yeah, I do need to close down, guys. I'll have to do it in the morning. I'm going to be up very early at any rate. I have to be up really early in the morning. If I haven't got my granddaughter, guess what? Miley's back tomorrow. Yeah, till 1 o'clock. Yeah, I know. I'm always banned on Facebook. I got to go, guys. Okay, guys, you've been listening to Paul Morris, The Green Arrow. What do we always say? Aim high, vote low, stay safe, stay strong. What does Lee say? Stay low, move fast. Okay, guys, I'll be on at 8 a.m. Amanda, thank you very much for that. I may be using that sooner than I thought, actually. Take care, guys. Love you all.